What is up, YouTube? It's Metatronics. Today I'm bringing you some Black Ops 2. I'm going to be playing with some, kind of a weird gun setup actually. And I'm going to be playing some Team Deathmatch on the new DLC map Pod. Or as the subscribers I was playing with called it Pood. That was pretty funny. You know, I do enjoy this map. It's not bad. It's got a little bit of asymmetricness going on, but yet somehow it feels balanced. The sight lines are interesting and kind of odd. The rooms that you're in a lot of times are round, which is kind of weird. There is some debris in some of the rooms that really throws you off, just because it kind of messes with the way you step in the room. It's almost like they're forcing you into sometimes even like not quite a circle. It's more of like a weird octagon shape or something inside the room, and that can mess with your, especially when you're unfamiliar with the map. It happened a few times to me. I'm sure I'll run through the room here in a second, but it's to the right over here, just past that bridge, but connected to that bridge. But I don't know, the room, it threw me off a few times when I was in there. It's smaller when you're in it. It's and it's kind of shaped like this room here, except there's no pillar in the middle. But anyway, the sight lines, like I said, are kind of strange. And since there's not a this is me goofing around with this dude. Oh, and see, look at that. How does one get a hit marker from a sniper rifle point blank? Game, why you do this to me? I thought we were friends. But But since we're not really familiar with the map just yet, there are a lot of times where people don't even know where you're looking from. There's that room over there that I was speaking of. And I swear, that was a headshot on that guy if I've ever seen one. But yet, didn't get the headshot, got the hit marker. But I like how everything connects. It's almost like a figure eight. That happens kind of on the map. The actual space seems a little asymmetric, but it makes a nice balanced path kind of going around the map. And since it's a figure eight, you're kind of like diagonals to the different rooms or the areas, and so that's a really interesting way of, I don't know, approaching everything. Oh, look at that quick. Oh, you know, carrying that Cap 40 is like having a pocket submachine gun. It really is. People are stuck. If they don't get that first shot off and kill you, then there's no way they're actually going to... yeah, and I knew he was in there. But here's that room. See, it kind of forces you... I was trying to get out of the way there, but just sidestepping, you stop, and people can still see you. But everybody's got kind of that slanted sight line, so you're stuck with, I don't know, you're just kind of exposed in ways that you're not used to. So this map's going to take a little bit of getting used to. As far as the multiplayer overall feels, I like the additions. They're fun. They add a little bit of extra life to the game. I know it's ending its life now, but I feel like there is a nice... extra little bit of fun still left in the game to be had. I think that the reskins that they've added, a couple of one map from Black Ops and the other map is from World at War. They've reskinned them so they kind of have the modern or futuristic feel that you know, Black Ops 2 has. But I think that, I mean, it's fun overall. There are some things that I kind of have, I don't know, I don't want to say negative feelings, but some feelings about, I guess. I feel like the reskins there are fun, but I would like to see some new stuff. I know that this is the end of the DLC cycle for this game, and they're kind of giving up on things, I guess. You know, they're like, oh, this is the last thing we have to do. I don't know if they're running out of ideas or if these are highly requested maps or something, and they figured that this was the time to give them. But they're fun. I just wish that we would have seen some more new stuff. And I mean, I feel like it's still good to play these things, but like I said, I would like to see a little more new. As far as zombies goes, I haven't played the new zombies map. I've never been one of the big zombies type guys. I've never really gotten into that whole like storyline or anything. It's fun just kind of surviving for a few rounds and moving on. But personally, I've never really been into the zombies thing. Now, that being said, about me, This new map does look really interesting with the giant robot. I watched some gameplay of it. I actually watched, like, I don't know, an hour or maybe an hour and a half of this stuff. There are some interesting mechanics with that map. I feel like there's some... Oh, look, there's that weird sight line there. You kind of get, like, side-swiped, but it's almost like 45-degree angles on this thing. You're looking one direction, and 45 degrees is where they're going to be coming from. That's the thing that's going to take getting used to on this map for sure. With the zombies map, I really do want to try the giant robot map. And if you guys would like to play with me, make sure you're messaging me on Xbox for sure. It's Metatronics. That's the gamer tag. I'm sure you are seeing it in the gameplay here, in the chat and whatnot. Yeah, I'm interested to play the zombies. I think it'll be fun. In the gameplay that I was watching, there was a tank that they had finally activated, and it seemed like the tank just did a loop around the map. The map didn't seem incredibly big, but they were trying to explore, and they didn't have enough money. They just kind of kept roaming around the map and just kind of exploring all of the options. The collectibles in the map seem interesting. I like that kind of metagame that's going on. And the new pickups seem interesting too. There's like a new perk, and there's also a new power-up, Zombie Blood. And that one seems interesting. You kind of are immune to the zombies. But those are my first impressions, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. 17 and 10, not great, not awesome, but hey, it was my second time on the map. It's been Metatronics. I'll see ya.